Hello and welcome to Naughty Clicker News, the patron-funded Monday show where I share with you news and events happening in the gaming and pop culture verse. Hugs to all the wonderful people who make this content possible. If you would like to join them, links below. That said, let's jump into it with some Momopoga housekeeping, because January and February are shaping up to be very eventful and full months for the MMO community. Guild Wars 2's next Icebrood Saga installment, Shadow in the Ice, will be going live January 28th. This patch will likely expand the new maps of Jorah's Marshes, but there is always the possibility of seeing brand spanking new areas in the game. But wherever we find ourselves in Tyria, our journey into the dark Lovecraftian narrative is guaranteed, and I personally can't wait. But if loot and achievements are your bag, the first episode of the saga brought all those things in spades, and for sure we will have lots of new shinies to farm come the 28th. Of course, with new content, I will be doing a lore breakdown of Shadows in the Ice shortly after the release, so if you are interested, please keep an eye on my Twitter. Now, from the look of the teaser, we could be getting a glimpse of the first deep-sea dragon minion, or perhaps a new creature type from Jormag's arsenal. Let me know what content and features you want to see in A Shadow in the Ice. Personally, for me, I hope they expand on the Spirits of the Wild mastery system. It has such potential, and I feel like we've only just scratched the surface. World of Warcraft sees its final patch of Battle for Azeroth 8.3 going live on the 14th of January. This patch sees the introduction of N'Zoth assaults and horrific visions, and the corrupted gear to match, as well as the two new allied races, Vulpera for the Horde and Mechanomes for the Alliance. Arriving also in 8.3 are the allied race Death Knight class options for all of us who have pre-purchased the Shadowlands expansion. Now, no WoW patch would be complete without a raid, and 8.3 has a whopper. Nyalotha, the Waking City, a 12-boss Lovecraftian-inspired 4-wing raid, lands on the 21st of January, at least the first wing, with the other wings and difficulty levels unlocking from the end of January right through March. This patch will also drop new mounts, weapon skins, armor sets into the game, as well as an armada of achievements and reputations to farm. Hopefully this patch will keep us all busy until the Shadowlands crashes through the ceiling of Icecrown. I can't wait to see that in game. Final Fantasy XIV fans have patch 5.2 Echoes of a Fallen Star to look forward to in mid-February. This will be the penultimate release of the critically acclaimed Shadowbringers expansion, as patch 5.2 and 5.3 form two halves of a single chapter. Now the devs have assured us that there will be surprises in store for 5.2, and I cannot wait for all that fun. But if you are lamenting the end of the winter festivals in your favourite MMO, rejoice, because as one celebration ends, another begins. In Guild Wars 2, we are saying bye-bye to Winter's Day tomorrow, but late January and early February will see the return of the Lunar Festival, heralding in the Year of the Rat. I cannot wait to see what backpack skin they're making this year. For World of Warcraft players, you have not just the Lunar Festival in late January, early February, but for all you hapless romantics out there, the Love is in the Air event kicks off on the 7th of February right through until the 20th, so you have a fair old window of time to show that someone special you care. Or just throw hearts at people in-game, whichever takes your fancy. For Final Fantasy XIV players, the Heaven's Turn New Year's celebrations don't end until the 14th of January, and then the Valentine Romance holiday starts around the 31st of January to the 15th of February. Now we're staying on the Final Fantasy news train, but this time for the Final Fantasy VII remake. A video of the demo introduction has made its way onto the internet, and I have to say, wow, it looks like the game has an impressive scale and graphical quality unimagined back in 1997 when the title first thrilled audiences. Now I am going to be jumping into the remastered version of Final Fantasy VII. If you are going to be joining me, please let me know in the comments below. This remastered classic, I think it's got to be a must for most Final Fantasy fans. Last week, The Witcher 3's resurgence on Steam was the talk of the town, and this little game that could has not stopped there, and today they have just overtaken Destiny 2 for concurrent players at an impressive 102,000. Now, they are nowhere near the 714,000 Counter-Strike Global Offensive player base, but for a 5-year-old game, I think it's punching well above its weight class, and this week it has outmatched its launch 2015 player count. That is damn impressive. Now, this increase of new players is likely due to the roaring success of the Netflix original series The Witcher, based on the same book series as the games. Now, CD Projekt Red, ever with its finger on the pulse of the internet, added a new mod to the game, allowing Witcher 3 players to enjoy the dulcet tones of Toss a Coin to Your Witcher from the show. CD Projekt Red winning the internet yet again. On to some melancholy news, because you'll be hard-pressed to find a gamer who has not played through Valve's Portal game. It's just loved by players globally, and the desire for a sequel has never relented. So the news this week is Valve had started a project, a prequel to the title, which they later abandoned. For fans, at least, the game's ill-fated production spawned a mini-documentary, allowing us to experience the soul-crushing pain of our hopes being destroyed in a structured and thoughtful manner. There is no cake. Onto a little bit of big screen news that caught my attention, because New Mutants, the movie, has finally got a release date, and if you are wanting to dive into this mutant/horror flick, April 3rd begins the rebooting of the X-Men franchise. Let's see if that Marvel magic can reinvent this lost IP and show some real love to its heart-heavy fandom. However, if New Mutant crashes and burns Dark Phoenix's style, it'll be Black Widow to the rescue, which releases on May 1st, and that is sure to be a box office hit for Marvel, regardless of any critics' poison pen love letters. Let me know what 2020 movie releases have your heart aflutter in the comments below. So that's my Naughty Clicker news for Monday, the 6th of January. Let me know the gaming and pop culture stories that caught your eye in the comments below, and whilst you're down there, please do like this video if indeed you did like it. Share it if the spirit moves you. Subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any naughty clicks on the channel, and please do show some love to Cody, Kildare, Cub, Molini, Jolly Joestar, Dark Griever, and all my wondrous, fantabulous Patreons, without whom there would be no Naughty Clicker anything. Now, I hope you will join me again very soon. There's lots of lore and guides and reviews coming up on the channel, but until then, as always, thank you so much for watching.